Broadcasting live on Thursday, music.co.uk. We've had a superb lineup tonight. This is Danceberry Dance. Give a massive round of applause. Danceberry Dance, everyone.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for staying around tonight. Sing along if you know the words. Here's one, hopefully we can all join us. Shut up and play. On my hand. Okay. So, as long as you can read my left hand being on the right side of my body, we're fine.
That's great.
So, Al, what are we playing next? The pop song. It is the pop song. James, you want to start us off with the pop song?
Yes.
Love You are everything I want. You are everything I want. I'm so rock and roll that playing an acoustic guitar, playing a pop song on an acoustic guitar, that's what's left of my collection.
That's the second time you've done
I
that.
know.
That's the second time in like 3 years.
I think that's like God's way of telling me to play a bit later. Right.
Get stronger picks.
Right.
Next song.
It's about Alex, your ex-girlfriend. This is a song I wrote about an incident that Alex had with a young lady, who, as it turned
I'm
out,
not sure this is true.
happened.
I've never heard this in.
It might not be. It may or may not be a matter of fiction. But Alex might have at some point in his life taken the lady home, only to discover that she is a prostitute.
Should we start the song?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Go keep playing this time.
Wait. Sorry.
You can't Full sing it. stop.
Let's go to it.
No, he was awful.
You ready now?
Right,
More like it.
let's try again. Along with each other, you got to listen to the heart, listen to the rhythm out there on the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better. For working together, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. It's very well up there. We decided when we wrote that it was too sad, so we put the little kind of Arthur thing in at the end to kind of cheer us up at the end of the melancholy. Right, James.
Yeah.
And Al.
Oh, we're not doing that.
I don't know, do we reckon we can get James to take his shirt off tonight? No, the people don't seem
Grinning sheepishly.
the people don't seem remotely interested in seeing him naked.
They don't know what they're missing.
He has got saggy boobs.
How did you know that? Have you seen those pictures of me online?
I don't want to know.
No, apparently not.
Right.
What's the next song? You're going to have to tell me.
This next song is a fast punk song that we weren't going to play because it's all about living in Southampton. We thought that might get us engaged. But
You can change it to PO.
let's change it. Let's post box.
No, that is Portsmouth as well.
What's the Portsmouth postcode?
It's PO, right?
PO. All right, let's sing PO 17.
What keys it in?
All right. Pardon? All right. Well, we'll sing the PO. Ours is FO, I think. Right. Now, James, do you need to do warm-ups for this?
No, I'm ready.
You ready? Right. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I want to live my life in the city. Oh, I want to stay here right by the sea. Oh, I want to stay right here in the city. So won't somebody please employ me? Well,
And the chocolate and the chocolate
Well adjusted. We can just do that wherever we tour,
Yeah,
right?
like MU 17,
TN17.
East 17. Alright, now, because I'm way too fat and lazy and slovenly, I'm sweating like a pig over here. So we're gonna play a slow song. What we
I
really,
won't make any jokes.
what we really like. It's now 5 minutes past midnight, so it's the nighttime hour where we're all kind of like chilling. It's gonna get like noisy again in a minute.
The witching hour, okay?
The witching hour.
The witching.
No, it's not the witching hour.
It's the night time.
James is going to get mad because we're talking too much and he wants to play songs.
Music!
So this song is a nice, slow, lovely song. And it's very embarrassing for us to play because we don't really do sensible songs that well. So what we really like lighters in the air if you've got them, mobile phones in the air if you've got them, hands in the air if you've got them, legs in the air, really whatever you have. Anything that you have got on your person, let's get them swaying about in the air as we play this song called Fly Away. That's right, so hold on to the back of my coattail, 'cause we're flying so high and free, like a lion on his magic I presume that's my J2O.
No, this week's
Cold.
Yeah.
Well done, sir. Thank you. See, should have asked Steph in the first place. Thank you very much. Hopeless, that man, hopeless. But thank you. Like, we've got 3 wonderful chums who have travelled all the way with us from Southampton, and then sat in the park and eating fish and chips with us and look like homeless people. And very kind of them to do so. So yeah, give a big round of applause for our 3 roadie people, groupies, our roadie groupies, because they're going to carry on against the car and sleep with us later. So it's like a wonderful 2-in-1 kind of deal, or 3-in-1, or 4. I don't know how this is going to work. Thanks, Mum. Right. This next song is dedicated to the wonderful 2 ladies who have been serving us at the bar all evening. I think they deserve a massive round of applause because they're very beautiful man as well. I wouldn't want to, I don't want to forego you, of course, but because it's called the Fine Barmaid.
Chris, would you like a shovel?
No. Right, this song's called the Fine Barmaid. And James, because you want to talk so much. Oh my goodness! We must have done like 200 gigs and I've never had a gun pointed at me.
Only in Portsmouth.
and I come from Crawley, so that's pretty good.
Chris, I think we should finish this set and get out of here.
Right, James, you need to teach the people how the words for this go, so they can all sing along and tribute this wonderful establishment with their words and their tunes.
Are we sure about that? They might go deaf.
So what we want you to do, when we get to the chorus, you're going to sing along and it's going to go. She was a fine barmaid. A fine barmaid was she. Oh, all that I wanted was a glass of lemonade. But she gave a fine barmaid to me. Alright, so now it's your turn. She was a fine barmaid. A fine barmaid was she. Oh, all that I wanted was a glass of lemonade. Fine barmaid to me. Excellent. Right, so you've got to join us when we get to the chorus then. I was a young lad, just 17 years old. Went into a drinking establishment where alcohol was sold. And there I stood at the bar, was the most beautiful girl I ever did see. With her short brown hair and her deep hazel eyes, staring right back at me. And I said to the barmaid, would you mind if I bought you a drink? And she said to me, boy, you look far too young. Well, I'm not, I'm older than she thinks. Everybody, she was a fine barmaid. Fine barmaid. One more time. That was beautiful, but I think we could do a bit louder next time. It's me and the barmaid, we got along pretty great. After a while I got up the courage to ask her to join me on a date. One led to another, and soon I got down on one knee. And I asked that beautiful barmaid, girl, would you marry me? Was a fine barmaid. Fine barmaid was she. Oh, she was a fine barmaid. Fine barmaid was she. Oh, all that I wanted was a glass of lemonade, but they gave her fine barmaid. She said to me, boy, I'll agree to let you marry me, but only if first you come on home and you meet the rest of my family. Her mum, she was lovely, and her brothers, they weren't half bad, but the one who had a problem with me was her pop. good enough for my girl. And in my direction and carving my faster. She said I was a bad butcher. A bad butcher was it. All that I wanted was to marry his girl, but he threw a carving knife at me.
Is that our lot?
I got one more. Is that right? We've got time for one more? Cool. Alright, we'll do one more. Alright, now.
He's going to do more rap.
We have been demanded.
I thought you know Ice Cube.
I am so not cool enough for this. Boots and cats and boots and cats. I just can't pull it off. It's like you can tell. Like, have we got? I don't know. I'm just mumbling now. Right. What we'd like to do is there's a camera up there, and it's all being filmed on the internet. And my nan is well into her 80s, and she's promised me that she'll get my mum to teach her how to use the internet if I can get the people to turn around and wave at the camera. So if we could all turn around and wave at my nan and say, "Hi, Chris's nan."
Hi, Chris's nan.
She's going to love that. I don't need to get a Christmas present now. I will, obviously. All right. Now, this is our last song. This is called My Nan Was a Pirate. And it is actually about my beloved nan. And the chorus, you'll pick it up, but it goes...
My
Nan
is a pirate!
Alright, apart from I'm in the wrong key.
So you haven't got all the novelty songs, guys.
Yeah, when you were up here, we're like, oh shit, we're going to be totally out novelty acted. It's like, now we can't do the funny songs, we just have to play straight. Speaking of which, how good have that band's been tonight, man? We've come from Southampton, and we don't get this much talent in Southampton. It's shit down there. Rubbish. Portsmouth is the place to be. It's been wicked. Sorry?
You're going to start a turf war, Chris.
It's like the Bloods and the Crips or something. Laser beams. Right. Alright, this is our last song. We've been Dance Very Dance. Thank you very much for sticking around. It's been lovely. My nan was a pirate, she sailed the 7 seas, and all the other scallywags were quaking at the knees. My nan was a pirate, and I was cabin boy, and in the words of the boatswain's nest, man boy. set. We can have some clapping if you want. Johnny, do you want clapping? Alright, let's have some clapping. I know that means that, now it's sort of. Right, now I'm very lucky that I'm backed by two very adequate musicians. Which allows me to stand at the front and be an idiot and shout nonsense. And before we finish, I always like to say thank you to them because, you know, they do a good job making me look not quite so bad. So, I'd like to give a big round of applause on the drums for Mr. James D. Okay, now on the bass. Now this gentleman is Mr. Alex Wood, but he's known all over Southampton. As Mr. Big Gay I'm totally going to get my throat cut in my sleep tonight. I've been Chris, we've been Dance Very Dance. Thank you very much for sticking along with us. We've got one more chorus, so you can make loads of noise in that. And like fisting and jiggering about and all that sort of stuff is terrific. Alright, I've got one more to go. As far as rotten seamen go, my nan, she was the best. Never an island would she leave without a treasure chest. And if you don't believe me that the story of mine is true, then I hope for your sake that she never leaves you. Oi, oi, oi! Mine! Nan! Hey! Hey! Mine! Mine! Nan! Hey! Hey! Pirate! Thank you, good night, so genuine.
Thank you very much for hanging around, everyone. You've been brilliant. Big thanks tonight to all the bands who have played, all the acoustic players, Glenn Marlowe, Skin for Kansas, The Hazy Eyed, Smiles, Cufflink Fumble, The Decaders, KVTS, Dubstep, I'm Just Happy, Too Many T's, and Dance Very Dance. Give them all a massive round of applause. Thanks for coming out on Thursday. Cheers. If you're driving home tonight, please make sure you've got a car. Thanks for coming.